Hey everybody, how you doing? IntoWeapons back again with you. Got a quick video to share with you today on a grip sleeve that I found for my Smith & Wesson M&P9mm. A guy that I shoot with that I kind of met through YouTube turned me onto this. The last time we went shooting, he brought along his M&P9mm, had this grip on there, and I noticed it and he kind of told me about it. So I went ahead and ordered one off Amazon.com. It ran $10 altogether, so actually very cheap. The part number is 17400. It is a Handall Hogue grip. It's a hybrid, they call it, a Smith & Wesson M&P9mm specifically, but they make them for a lot of different calibers and guns. Overall, pretty nice, like I said, for $10 though. You can't really go wrong. What it really does is it replaces the original back strap here that comes with the M&P9mm. As many of you might be familiar with, it comes with 3 different sizes: small, medium, large. The one I have on here is the large one, and it's actually pretty easy to take these out and replace them. We'll go ahead and do a safety check there. All it is removing this tool, and then this back strap will actually come right off. And again, it comes in the small, medium, large. This one I have on here is the large. And it works well. It's very ergonomic. The only thing I don't like about it is that there's no finger grooves in the front, and for me with smaller hands, that gives me a lot better control on the firearm. So this grip will replace the back strap. Like I said, it's not just a slip-on sleeve, which is really nice. This one actually fits into the gun and becomes part of the firearm. So it's a lot more stable than just a slide-on one that you're normally used to as a grip sleeve from Hogue. So the instructions here that came with it, they say, and on the reviews online as well, say it was pretty difficult to install just to be able to get it on there. It's specifically designed for this gun, and therefore it's very tight fitting, which is good. They said if you kind of oil the inside a little bit with some WD-40 or oil or something like that, that might help slide it on. Otherwise, you just kind of have to fit it on. One thing that I do have on mine already is the Smith & Wesson, or the Crimson Trace light guard here, which comes down a little bit onto the pistol grip, which is the button that turns it on when you're holding it. So what I did do is just make a little slice here on the top of the pistol grip, and we'll see if that can kind of fit up around it, and then what I'll do is I'll use an X-Acto knife to cut around to kind of fit that out a little bit. So without further ado, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to install this on camera. Hopefully I don't have too many problems. What I'm going to use is one of these Remington oil wipes out of my bulk pack here. This will kind of just layer the inside with a nice layer of oil, which maybe will assist in getting this thing on, I'm hoping. Might not do a darn thing either. And I'm going to kind of do the outside of the grip here as well. And then what we're going to do is just kind of start, I believe how they have it is, make sure you got it the right way, and then just kind of work your way up and around. At least this is how the instructions kind of diagrammed it. Trying to get it up and around here at an angle, I believe. There we go, as you can see there, and then just kind of pushing up and slowly working your way up. Now, just so I'm not blocking a lot of the camera, I'm going to go ahead and do this off camera and fit this to the front of the Crimson Trace light guard as well, and then I'll be back with you guys shortly. Alright guys, we got it fitted. Wasn't very difficult to get the grip onto the pistol here, just a matter of getting these indents that they have built into it up and over the frame of the mag well. And that was the most difficult part, so maybe getting it on took me 3 or 4 minutes of just kind of pushing on it and get it on into place. It's got a little bit of loose fitting along the top here. It doesn't look like it exactly meets where it should, but it's certainly close enough, and I'm sure if I messed around with it a little bit I could get it fit a little bit better. I'm guessing the reason that it's not fitting tight along the top of the frame there is because of the light guard where I had to cut it out here. I'm guessing that just kind of down here by this finger groove where the light guard comes down, it doesn't have enough cut away there to fully seat it forward. I've really taken off as much here as I want. As you can see, if I can get it up a close view there for you guys, you can see that I kind of cut away with an X-Acto knife. Just kind of cut around it. It's just more of an amateur job. It's kind of cobbled up there, as you can see. It's not very pretty, but it'll definitely do the trick, and it gives me positive traction on the light there without really having to push too hard. But I can tell you that the grip definitely improves your handle on the firearm. There's no question about that. The finger grooves make a huge difference. And the overall feel, it's a little bit larger even than the large back strap that comes with the pistol. So it just gives it a bigger, bulkier feel to it. The only complaint that I've heard some people say is that they wish the back was stippled here a little bit, and that's something you can do with a heat gun. Just go back and do that a little bit yourself. I personally don't mind it too much. I'll probably shoot a little bit just to kind of see how it fits me right now at this point in time, but that's pretty much it, guys, for $10 for something that becomes part of your firearm and not just a slip-on sleeve. Even for a slip-on sleeve, $10 is pretty acceptable. So that was a pretty cheap upgrade. It definitely feels better than the original grip in my hand, so it was something that's worthwhile for me to do. And if you have any questions, feel free to let me know, guys. Otherwise, that pretty much covers it. I appreciate you watching, and until next time, take her easy.